When your child asks for something and you have to decline, it can feel like your heart is breaking. But here's the truth: saying no is not only okay, but it's also necessary. Why does saying no to our kids feel so heavy? As parents, we want to be the heroes in our children's eyes. We want to say yes to every request and be the ones to make them happy. But here's the thing: no one can be a yes man all the time without consequences. When you say no, especially to something that they really want, you might feel like you are letting them down. You might think they will be upset or that you are not giving them the love and care that they deserve. It is that natural instinct to protect and nurture your child that makes saying no feel so hard. But here's a truth bomb for you: saying no actually helps your child in the long run. It teaches them important life lessons about boundaries, respect, and dealing with disappointment. It helps them build resilience and understand that the world does not always revolve around getting their way. So while it might feel uncomfortable in the moment, you're actually doing them a huge favor. Before we dive deeper, if you are enjoying this conversation and you feel like you are not alone in this, please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. It helps me to know if I'm reaching parents like you who want to show up as the best version of themselves. Now let's talk about the real thing: the guilt. It hits hard because we constantly question if we're doing the right thing. We ask ourselves, am I being too strict? Am I running their happiness? The truth is that guilt comes from love. You don't want to disappoint your child, and that's completely understandable. But it's crucial to realize that guilt does not mean that you are wrong. Guilt is just a feeling. It does not determine whether your actions are right or wrong. The goal is to act with intention and not out of guilt. When you say no to something that is in your child's best interest, it is not about denying them joy. It is about teaching them lessons that they will need as they grow up. You are allowed to say no. In fact, you should. Healthy boundaries are essential for everyone, including children. And while they might not always like it at the time, your child will come to respect you more when they understand that there are limits. When you say no, you are showing your child that their happiness does not depend on getting everything that they want. Instead, they learn to trust that you are making decisions with their long term well being in mind. And that is a powerful lesson. Now, how do you handle that lingering guilt? First, remind yourself that saying no does not mean you don't love your child. It means you love them enough to guide them. Every decision you make, whether it's a yes or a no, is about helping them grow into responsible, well rounded individuals. Next, it is important to trust your intuition. You know your child better than anyone else, and you are the one who is there for them in all their everyday moments. So trust that you are making the best decision in that moment. When you feel guilty, take a step back and remind yourself this is a decision made out of love and care. Another tip is to validate your child's feelings when you say no. Let them know that you understand their disappointment, but also explain why the decision is important. It is a chance to model healthy emotional processing. For example, I know that you are upset and it's okay to feel that way. But right now, this is the best choice for you. This helps your child learn to handle emotions constructively, and it reinforces your role as a loving guide. If you are feeling a little lighter about saying no after watching this, go ahead and like this video. And please don't forget to subscribe for more honest conversations and tips on handling the ups and downs of parenting. And don't let guilt hold you back from making the best decisions for your family.